product that we see on the floor is trash. Let's admit it, folks. It's trash. The viewership has spoken. It spoke a long time ago when this guy came into the league. And nobody, we'll do a whole video about this, folks. Nobody wanted to see this guy play in the lowest finals ratings of all time in 2000. All the damn hype that this guy got. For all those years, the most hype player coming out of high school, that had the most expectations. They say, oh, at 22, he was in the finals. Not only did he poop all over his pants, poopy pants, shoot like 35% from the field, 28% from three, gave you 6 turnovers a game, shot 60-something% from the from the free throw line. Not only did that happen, nobody wanted to see this guy play. Don't give me Tim Duncan. This was the guy, Lebron James, that was supposed to cure that illness of people not wanting to see Tim Duncan. And bring these ratings to a respectable, something respectable. So you're trying to tell me Tim Duncan, if I'm not mistaken, I think this was his 5th ring? No, 4th ring. He was going for his 4th ring. So the other 3 finals that he was in, Tim Duncan, you're trying to tell me you had lower ratings than this boring guy that nobody wanted to see? That the LeBron fans will tell you, oh, it's because Tim Duncan was in there. So how did you have lower ratings than his other finals? This is a travesty. Nobody wanted to see this guy play. That's crazy, folks. Can you just picture that? All this stuff they've been telling us about this guy. Nobody wanted to see this guy play. They wasn't interested, folks. And when I say tell us, all this stuff they've been telling us about this guy's career, period, and all this stuff that led up to him coming into the NBA, and now he's in the finals. There was nothing going on in 2007, folks. I remember. The 2000s was great. The music was great. The pop culture was great. Everything was great. Well, the world wasn't shut down. It was good. I won't say the NBA was the best. But nobody wanted to see this guy, folks. They've been literally lying to you about this guy. Nobody wanted to see him. Hey, LeBron fans, nobody wanted to see this guy in 2007. That's how horrible he was. Nobody, you couldn't pinpoint why you wanted to see this guy. Could he shoot? No. Not on any level. Free throws, mid-range, three-pointer. Could you give me paint work? Nope. Could you play defense? Nope. Try to tell you, all his defensive teams is off of help defense. That's it. Nobody wants to see this guy. This guy's career is fraudulent. You know, this guy really had to play positional basketball. I don't even know if he would be a Hall of Famer, folks. You think he'd be a Hall of Famer? If he had to play positional basketball. He didn't even know how to play with 3 other great players. Had the number 1 seed in Miami one damn time. And only won the East one damn time in Miami. This is how fraudulent this guy is. And then when he gets to the finals with this super team, he gets beat by a plumber again for the 3rd. Olympics, beat by a plumber. 06 FIBA, beat by plumbers. 11 finals with a super team, beat by a plumber. Beat by more international players. And again, folks, could you imagine, I gotta get off here. Could you imagine all the international players, the plumbers, and all that say, yeah, we took his championships, we took his gold, we took all this shit from this dude. You can't say that about Michael Jordan. There will be no Michael Jordan, folks. If dudes was going around back in their country, yeah, we got Michael Jordan's gold in the Olympics and the FIBA. We took his, while he had a super team, we took his NBA championship, clowned him. Crazy. Oh, 6 times. Ginobili beat him in the Olympics, beat him twice in the damn in the finals. Parker, man, all these international players whooped up on this dude. Took his gold, took his championships. Just players, period. 6 times. This guy, people got his championships. finals championship rings in a damn house. How'd you get this? LeBron James. These are damn old folk stories that'll be told 100 years from now, some ish that you think is a folk story. People won't even believe this. This so-called GOAT and the greatest of all time. Let me tell you, children, gather around. Let me tell you a story. Yeah, dudes are sitting up there in Serbia and all these weird-ass countries, Argentina, Greece, talk about, yeah, gather around, children. They got their grandchildren. They giving stories how they destroyed this guy. You got NBA players from internationally or, from the U.S., they gather around with their children, with these rings, with their championship. Gather around, grandkids, and then their grandkids gonna pass it down to their kids and their grandkids. How they destroy this fake wannabe all-time GOAT or this fake GOAT player. Could you imagine? That would be great, man. I wish I had those type of skills that these plumbers had, international plumbers, to destroy LeBron James. What about this story that Ori tells, right? Yeah, they say that, that I'm better than Michael Jordan because I got 7 rings. I ain't never beat Michael Jordan, but I'll tell you who I got my 7th ring against, folks. The chosen one. I got my 7th ring from beating the dog stank out of LeBron James in the finals. That's how Robert Horry will tell his grandkids how he was able to get more rings than Michael Jordan. Remember, this is thrown in Michael Jordan fans' face ad nauseum that Horry has 7 rings. But the fact is, he got it on LeBron James. These stories that they tell their grandchildren, from Curry to LeBron, to Clay, to all these guys, they smoked this guy, beat him by a record margin. Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan, man, they got all these stories to tell their grandchildren. Like I said, international players that smoked him in the FIBA. We sat him down in the Olympics in 2004. We didn't even let this dude get on the floor. Everybody done ran through the so-called GOAT. You got plumbers winning back-to-back dunk contests in the LeBron James era. And this guy's scared to partake, but he's doing a skills challenge. Scared to participate in a 3-point challenge. What a fraud. What a fraud. But the stories are there, folks, of him getting destroyed by international plumbers. And it's just so great, man. I could have made a whole video on that, folks. This guy is a fraud. His career is a fraud. And he walks around like he really done did something. This guy went and literally got the best center in 2019. 2019 season. He went and got the best center in the league. Could you imagine Michael Jordan at 34 going to get that's equivalent to, I'm going to get Shaq. I'm going to get Shaq. And I'm going to go get a washed up, I don't know, Patrick Ewing or Kareem. Or maybe get a Mutombo or something like that at that age. Because that's what he did with Dwight Howard. That same season, Dwight Howard, any goddamn, the best center in the league with AD. This is crazy, folks. Let me get off of here, man. Tell me what you think.